Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The inside handoff. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. And the quarterback. And sacked at the 12.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punch cover unit. With the catch, it's Hughes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Garcia. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Moore to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Hughes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles...
Oh, he's got some
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Short to keep this drive moving.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all. I mean, he has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite...
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moore will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Caught, and he's close to a first down on a nice pickup there. The Ducks in the hurry up. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hughes. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. It's Hughes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Garcia. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's first. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Face the ground on the big throw. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Back to pass on second down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Grabbed over the middle, it's Garcia. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. More to the air. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on third down. Got a man, it's Hughes. Knocked down at the 22, that's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. On first down from their own 22. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. On over the middle, it's Moore.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Ducks have it with a first and 10. looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moore will throw. Hauls it in. Wide open spaces. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play in the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a three-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry up. To the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. Trying to knock them out of field goal range, the only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Sooners trying to cash it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Right out trying to get it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Love the play call by the offense. Love routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! How about this back staying on track and getting in on the option?
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead at half, down 14-7. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. So much for playing field team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Moore to the air. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Hughes. There he goes. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Lost a throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to the one ahead. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Ripping through the defense. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Arches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Wow, this offense, there's a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell.
can corral the onside kick, and they do. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Garcia. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it up at 25.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
This time he's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Moore to the air. He caught it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
fake on first down to throw. Might be looking to run. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Seager. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. If you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
Man, just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
They're dealing with a second and long. Moore will throw. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now to inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man down the middle. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. They'll run the sneak for it. How about that defense rising? Stopping him short on fourth down.
Great job by the defense there on fourth down. I'll say this, QB sneaks are not a guaranteed play that you're going to get on offense. Everybody thinks it is. You dial it up, it's an automatic first. Not the case. That time, the defensive line was lower. They got more push. And there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go. Great job by the D.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something going.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Finds his man. It's Burks. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there. They'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback adapting. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Grabs it inside the 15. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down. Now across territory and a chance to save themselves. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Makes the grab on the back. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down, they'll go to the air. Scrambling away. Looking for the goal line. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's ball. Oh, out of space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, put it down a little faster.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Hughes. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Moore to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Moore.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his two hands.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, with the score, Florida 7, Oregon 0.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Casper. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the play.
That's reeled in. It's gone. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. To the air, it's Lagway. Quick completion on the outbound. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Avoids pressure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting them there.
Can't get the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hughes.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
to fire on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got him at the 15-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all day long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Gets rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the catch. It's ball. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to take a shot on second and short. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here we go. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Florida, 10-0.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Escapes trouble. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll run it from the gun. The Gators are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
All right, great little run. Listen, it wasn't only going to get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easy. Play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
Pulls it in. It's Hughes. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game to pick up the first down.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garcia. Good execution. They move the the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Holds it in, the 1st down and more. The Ducks get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it.
He is sacked right behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him slip.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back.
Adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They stop him short of the marker. They'll turn it over on down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the next snap, it's Singleton. He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give on the inside. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31, and a fresh set of downs. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Albert. Back open in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Singleton. Finds a little bit of room, and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll keep it on the ground. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus subtle enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely...
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Garcia. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Moore to the air. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for a huge gain on first down.
I think sometimes the quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. At that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Got him downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? From the gun, running back on the move. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run at the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Well, they got the running back out on the route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
Moore will throw. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He wants to throw it. He's got it for the 2-point conversion, and they're up 8-7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 36 sets a kickoff.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Trying to take it back. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. to throw. It's Aller. Quickly complete. Still coming in the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to...
He's got it at the 25.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Wide open downfield. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Got his man downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Moore to the air. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Hughes. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Casper.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, complete pass.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for space. It's Singleton. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. To the air. It's Aller. Dumps it off to his back. He breaks a tackle. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. it's out. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Give to the back. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross. It's a running one. Touchdown, Nicky Rams. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, Dave.
No doubt. And quarterbacks and wide receivers play all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits it in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Moore will throw. Gets it out quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Casper.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Hughes. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there, plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Moore to the air. Gets it out back. Ernie on the Jets. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. With the catch, it's Hughes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it near short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Garcia. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're working that left side. Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires to the right, complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Out of the gun, looking to throw. There's the pressure. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback, save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
He'll get out of bounds, and they've got 17 ticks remaining. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game, late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot.
He's going up top. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting it by Steve. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Albert. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. On a little time, lets it go. Grabbed on the outside, it's Reynolds.
Well, the tight end shows out his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Casper. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Casper. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime! Man, Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Moore will throw. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bama! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Alabama 7, Oregon 0.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Garcia. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in. Because this passing attack, it's lethal.
Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down.
And a great job by the QB finally running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They just keep firing. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
The Ducks have it with a first and goal. Moore to the air. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, see him out the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point at the top. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive with only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And good cover. The defense just a short game.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
They'll leave it with him. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
First play of the period Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. On the option, he'll toss it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off. It just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From their own 20. Moore will throw. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just throwing the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grab behind the line. It's Williams.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on motion from the wide receiver. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. It's Russell. It's complete to the left. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. How aggressive will the play calling be? Moore to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks, it's Garcia. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. From the gun, the running
stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. QB draw. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone. A gain of 6. Their line of scrimmage will be the 24.
We just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got to 4th down situation.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Reads and fires complete. He's not going to get there. Stops short on 4th down.
Man, aggressive play balls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
That's huge. Getting behind those pads and behind the stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on 1st down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Moore will throw. Quick shovel pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
This offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a stop to create a big play.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Garcia. Dragged down, but now move the sticks for a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Ducks are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Casper. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Slithers into space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, Well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Hughes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score now 10, Oregon 7.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
That makes the score Alabama 17, Oregon 7.
Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here. In the fourth quarter, you're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory.
He's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled
Nice job by the defense turning the page. You just gave up an explosive play. Now you got to come right back with tempo. And nice job in the back end covering to force that incompletion.
Going to swing it on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the pass in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run in the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I tell you what, those slant routes, they're timing moments, and those are really hard to get your hand on the football. Nice job by the defender, seeing it, reacting to it, and getting his mitten there to knock it down.
Steps away. He's going to fire to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Looking down the middle. The work on fourth down. Still going. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Ducks are on the move. Going up top again. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Moore will throw. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Bunch formation for these receivers.